Welcome back to the Dragon Den, my loyal Dragonites. King of Dragons 5000 is back with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Medicom Toys Mafex Zack Snyder's Justice League Aquaman. And so here we have Aquaman posed and out of the packaging, and does he look very impressive. Before we have a look at the figure, let's run through his accessories. Aquaman does come with 3 well-detailed head sculpts, as well as various hands for holding his trident and style posing. We do of course get his trident and the Atlantean mother box. Other than that, we don't get any other accessories for Aquaman, so with that out of the way, let's have a closer look at his details. Taking a look at the Zack Snyder's Aquaman, you can see that it's mainly reused from that original Mafex Aquaman figure. However, his suit is a tad darker, and I think the gold lining on it looks much better on this version. Taking a look at his head sculpt, it's a much better likeness to Jason Momoa than that original figure. The face printing is done very nicely, and I especially love the way it looks here on his beard. A more rugged look for Aquaman is very imposing here, and I love the way his hair transitions from this dark brown to the gold. And the detailing in his hair is much sharper than that original figure, which I really do appreciate. Taking a look at his outfit, you can see that Aquaman is wearing Atlantean armor done in this really dark green. It looks very good here with the scales and the intricate patterns done in this really rich bronzy gold. And I just love the way it carries over some Polynesian influence, which looks really good here. His shoulder pads are done in that bronzish gold color, which looks really good, and there is a little bit of green in there too. His biceps for the most part are done in that dark green, which look good, and they do have a gold overbrush to them. His gauntlets also have that rich color, which looks really good here, and I love the way it looks on the back of his elbow. And on his hands, Aquaman is wearing a pair of gold wraps, which look incredible. Taking a look at his waist, you can see he is wearing an Atlantean belt, which is done in that really nice gold copper. The Atlantean A is done both on the front and the back and looks really good. His legs are done in that dark green, which looks really good here as well, and I love the detailing here on the sides. Throughout the figure, you can see they dry brush that gold paint, which looks really good and does a good job highlighting all those fantastic details. His thighs have this really ornate pattern to them, which looks really good, and I love the fact that it has different textures on it. His gold knees look impressive. Looking down at his boots, they do carry over all that really good detail. And it's a much cleaner paint job than that original figure, carrying over down to his shoes, which look really good in that copper gold. So despite carrying over some parts from that original Aquaman figure, the detailing on him looks spectacular here. With his details out of the way, let's get Aquaman compared to our usual suspects. Here we have Aquaman posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and DC Multiverse Superman, Mattel's WWE Elite Series and Mezco's 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man, the Lightning Collection White Ranger, and the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. And finally we have the Zack Snyder Aquaman posed next to that original Justice League Aquaman. If you have that original figure, you know more or less what to expect, but he still looks fantastic with the rest of your 1/12 scaled figures. And he'll look even better posed next to the rest of the Justice League collection. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's have a look at Aquaman's articulation. Aquaman has a double ball joint in the head and a ball joint in the neck. Ball sockets in his shoulders. Arms go out to the side and do a full 360. Swivel at his bicep and double hinged elbows. Hinge and swivel at his wrists. Aquaman has a double ball joint in the upper torso and a ball joint in his lower torso. Ball hinge hips kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. He has a double bend in his knees, a ball hinge in his ankle, and finally a toe hinge. So overall, Aquaman's articulation works perfectly, and there's nothing really hindering it. So with everything said and done about the Zack Snyder's Aquaman, let's get him posed for my final thoughts. The Zack Snyder's Justice League Aquaman done by Mafex is a fantastic figure and a welcome update to that original Justice League Aquaman. Even though it's not the traditional Aquaman color scheme, I really love the detailing here on this figure. The armor has some impressive detailing where we have those scales and all that rich patterns, which look amazing here. I especially love the fact that the paint job on this new figure is done much better than that original Aquaman. Something about the dark green and that really rich gold do a really good job contrasting one another, bringing out all that rich detail. Add to it, we get an extra head that wasn't present on that original figure. I really love the accessories he comes with. Overall, a great figure, and if you're a fan of the Zack Snyder's Justice League, this is one figure you're gonna want to have in your collection. At the time I'm making this video, Aquaman just started shipping from sites like AmiAmi and HobbyLink Japan, which is where I picked up my version of Aquaman. Getting him from an import site, he will run you about $70, but if you did get him domestically, you will pay about $100 for him. He's a fantastic figure, and I love the fact he looks amazing posed next with the rest of the Justice League from Zack Snyder's version. With that being said, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out the rest of my Mafex videos. If you're in a position to help out the Dragon Den, check out my Patreon where I have some exclusive content and early access videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, latest prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my loyal Dragonites coming from the Dragon Den, I'm KingofDragons 5000 reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.